Welcome to my channel. Okay, that was hella extra, but I'm excited. I'm very excited because I have not made a video in a while. So yeah, those who don't know me, my name is Ace. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Thank you for, I don't know, listening to me blab type shit. So yeah, last time y'all saw me, I had a head full of hair. It's now gone. My locks are gone. I'm trying to wave it up. It's only been like a few days since I cut my hair, but I feel like I made the right choice. It's so refreshing. I feel so good. I'm excited. I can't wait for these to like really wave up for real. And just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It's summertime. I just want to enjoy the vibes, man. I've been chilling, but like outside for real. So I've been having a time. I got a tan and everything. But yes, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, guys. I'm excited. It's been a while since I made a video, right? And Spirit has been putting it on my mind to get back to it, putting it on my heart. You know, today's video is just gonna be a little bit, what's the word? I'm not even gonna say improvised. I'm kind of just letting it flow for real. Usually I come up here and I have like, like a planned out kind of, strategy to my, okay, the sun is coming out and it's giving. The sun is coming out and it's giving. But, so yeah, I kind of just wanted to get up here and just talk, man. Just talk about life. Spread some love if I can. Show some love. Show some light. Man. So the topic though of this video, I do have clarity on that. And it's just about new beginnings, right? Like new beginning, new plan, like just completely letting go of what you already knew in certain things, and just like a belief system that didn't serve you anymore. Just being able to let that go and just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like let yourself evolve, And I feel like I'm very much in that kind of stage or transition in life, I just had to make some really like tough, it wasn't tough because Spirit told me to and I trust myself, but just like tough decisions, like stuff that really needed to be done in order for me to get where I'm going. And sometimes it's like a grieving process that comes with that, like having to let go of people, situations, jobs, circumstances, letting go of what you know so you can be able to like learn more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can just get stuck in being comfortable, and that's your I don't know, that's your zone, and you kind of just want to stay there type of thing. And I don't know, I feel like Spirit has just not been letting me get comfortable with certain things. And I know that it's been for my best interest to let certain things go, let go of certain habits, let go of certain belief systems that I have built around things in my life. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things is, I don't mind sharing. One of those things is letting go of dependency, like on a job, child. And I feel like I've been hearing this from so many people, especially like influencers and like people on YouTube and stuff, like when they talk about their journeys, like just knowing that they're not meant to long term work regular ass 9-to-5s, live an ordinary life. You know what I'm saying? Like and I dead ass feel like I'm one of those people, and I knew that at a very young age. I just think that I had to find my way, you know. And it's like, if you're not like surrounded by a bunch of people who are doing certain things, you're not gonna, it's like a lot of it is trial and error, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're trying to find yourself in a world where the society is built up a certain way, and it's just like, you know, that's not really your thing, you know, it's not meant for you, like intuitively in your gut, you know, that's not for you. And you know, I've felt that way for a really long time. But I've always had security blanket jobs. Like, I've never been fully 100% until now, for real. Like 100% independently doing my own thing, and controlling my own, I don't know, what do you call it? Because I don't want to say lifestyle, because I do control that. Like, even choosing a job is controlling it. But it's just like 100% entrepreneurial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a couple of businesses, right? Like, one of them is my career. You know what I'm saying? Like, my long-term career as a musician and singer. And then the other one is what I do. I'm a luxury barber. So a personal barber, I pull up to my clients' houses, I do house calls, I do barbering and locks, and I do loctician services. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're an ATL, hit me. If you see this and you need a barber to pull up on you, house call me. It's Ace the Barber ATL on Instagram, so you can DM me there, whatever. But anyways, so I've always, even though I have my things that I have success in my own businesses, I've never fully depended on my own businesses. You know what I'm saying? And that's not like a good or a bad thing at this point in my life. I just think that I need to choose how I want that relationship with my businesses to continue, and how I want my relationship with myself, really, shit. Because I'm realizing, like, I'm in a point in my life where I'm like, I don't want to do nothing that don't feel like I should be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And the job that I had for a few years, I actually genuinely loved that job. I love the people, all of that. Like, there's no type of whatever to that. It's just more so if Spirit has been pushing me and urging me and telling me, like, over and over, like, it's time to move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move forward. It's not that something wrong is happening here. It's just more so of, you know, deep down, at some point, you need to take the next step. And you ain't gonna ever feel comfortable here, because this is not your end goal. You get what I'm saying? And that one really got me, because I'm like, I just could not understand for the life of me how I love this job, I love the people, I love all of that, but for some reason I just can't get comfortable. It's something in my gut, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I need more. And so, you know, I had a really good conversation with Spirit, right? And so I felt 100% behind that decision to finally release those dependencies that I had on outside situations and outside jobs, outside of my business, and you know what I'm saying, things that are putting me in the direction of the path that I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And morally and all of that, and it was definitely in alignment for the last few years and however long it lasted, because it was perfection. It was everything I needed. I was making the type of money I wanted to make. I was you know what I'm saying, I was just surrounded by good people. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something that I love, which was interior painting. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a creator, man. Like, I'm a creative soul. Anything creative. Like, when people get to know me, when they see how creative my life is, they're like, wow, like, you just do everything type shit. Like, I paint, I draw, I do hair, I cut hair. You know what I'm saying? I sing, I'm music. That lane don't even stop, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just keeps expanding. So anything that I do choose to do as far as a job, I got to a point where I was like, it has to be something that feeds my creativity. It makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And that job gave me everything I needed. It gave me like tools, like the people there, like, you know what I'm saying, they spoke a lot of life into me, and vice versa, you know, like I learned a lot from that environment, you know. But it was just time for me to move forward, and you know, I did. And I felt relieved. I knew that I did the right thing for myself. I was 100% sure that I did the right thing. But following that decision, you know, I had to recognize that I have a belief system around the fact that, like, jobs are my security blanket. You know what I'm saying? If anything fluctuates with my business, I got this job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has been a security blanket for so long. And I held on to that because I'm just like, I was just so used to having it. Like, it was always there. I always had a job. I always had a job for any real reason. You know what I'm saying? That I could think of. And so I'm realizing, like, my belief system is like shattering at this point. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, you have to respect the fact that your body is like gonna go through a grieving process where it's like, this is all I know. You know what I'm saying? This is all I know. And you're taking this security blanket away from me, and I don't know what to do next. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm just pouring into my business, which I was already doing. But I think not having that security blanket, it definitely, like, something in my mind clicked where it was just like, it made me start to think different about life. It made me start to think different about how I want to live and my lifestyle and everything. And it makes you think different when you don't, you know, when you're really taking that risk and you're really, like, making that decision for real, because you can think about it all day and you can know you're gonna do it at some point all fucking day, right? And that was for me. And I already had, over the last couple months, I already knew that I was gonna have to leave that job very, very soon anyway. A, I was already having these feelings. B, I'm starting school this summer, and I knew, and I'm going to barber school, and I knew that this was gonna have to happen, but it had to happen a lot sooner than I planned, because at the end of the day, if Spirit's telling me to do something, I trust my gut, I trust my intuition, and that was something that was coming up as something urgent that needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? And so I let it go. And child, I'm out here. I am out here. And I'm proud of myself. I really am. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for my family and my friends and my support system. And most of all, I'm thankful for my therapist. Because she was like, I think I told maybe one of my friends. Yeah. But my therapist was the only person that knew about this. Like, because I was just like, I don't want to walk around talking about this shit with people who don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, people who ain't running their own businesses, people who ain't, you know what I mean? Because it's no point. Because they don't, and this is no shade at all. It's just, it's different when you're talking about a place that you're in or a position you're in to a person who can give you a little guidance. And I felt like I didn't want to talk about it unless it was somebody who could dead ass give me guidance. And that was what I felt. And so that was the reason that I pretty much kept it to myself and my therapist for a while. But I say all this to say that I've been having a lot of realizations, and I've been having a lot of understandings lately. You know what I'm saying? Just my perspective and my view on life has changed since I've made that decision. And I'm most definitely going through a purging phase where the old reality is trying to work itself out of my experience. Because I know for a fact I know for a fact what I'm capable of. I don't doubt it for a second. What I'm capable of and what I know I have control and power of in my life. That does not necessarily mean that the entire thing is going to be easy peasy lemon fucking squeezy. Because, you know what I mean? But I'm feeling how I'm feeling, and I've had a couple days here and there where I'm just like really like in my head, and I'm like, I know I made the right decision, but I don't feel that, what's the word? I don't feel that security yet. And that's something that I know I have to build with myself and my businesses, and really commit to taking things to the next level with myself. You know what I'm saying? But I was reflecting on how I was feeling, and I just knew in my heart that there are other people out here who feel this way. And there are other people out here who would really appreciate having support in a phase like this, because I know I sure do. Like, I know I appreciate it. And the fact that I'm still in the middle of my own transitions in life, I just want to say, like, to those who are watching and who really connect to this and who really feel like they're in a phase of, like, it may feel like confusion, it might feel like your world is falling apart, you don't know anything, you know, you may not feel like you have the support you desire to have. But real talk, bro, you got this shit, man. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Shit gets weird sometimes. It really does. It gets very weird, and you may not understand all the steps and why, but it will make sense. It will add up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, none of this is for no reason. It makes no sense for it to be for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to share with you what I have learned from myself, from my own experiences, from family and friends, and you know, my most amazing therapist that has shared so much with me, so much wisdom with me. You know, I want to first begin with the fact of, let yourself have them feelings, man. They gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Let yourself grieve your old life or your old version or your old reality. Let it happen, bro. Just let it happen. Don't let it destroy your life. Don't let it take over nothing. Don't judge it. Just let it happen. If you having your feelings and you feel like you stuck, you feel like you need clarity, let it happen. Cry that shit out. Go for a run. Go sit by a body of water and just talk. Let it go. That specific advice came from my therapist. I'm going to keep shouting her out, because I feel like the things I have learned from her, it's just been, it's undescribable, bro. But damn, it's like fur all over me. Fuck. My face keep itching. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, let yourself have it. You know, there's a difference between honoring your feelings and wallowing in it. I'm not suggesting that you sit around and wallow in your feelings and feel sorry for yourself and this, that. No, but you're allowed to have a moment. You're always allowed to have a moment. You're allowed to have time to yourself to release and to think about and identify what you really feel deep down and let it out. You know what I'm saying? Journal it out. Write about it. Get it out in whatever form you want to. Any art form. You know what I'm saying? Any form that feels good for you. Dance. Sing. I'm a singer. I'm a writer. So I tend to write songs. You know what I'm saying? But get out there and let yourself release it. Let yourself have it for a few minutes. And then you decide how you want to release it. And then after that, you got a clean page right now. You write that story how you want it to go. Take your time. You don't have to rush. Nothing's going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? We walking around with all these false fears of, you know what I'm saying, being, I don't know what we be thinking gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? If what's in your head don't happen how you want it to happen, you just think life is gonna fall apart, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Unless you telling yourself that it is. You can have them feelings and still and release them feelings and still turn around and be like, I know that I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm on the right track. I know that this path is specifically for me and my success and my well-being. You know what I'm saying? You have to teach yourself this new reality and teach yourself how this is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? But if it's anybody out there that's feeling lost, confused, unworthy of what they wanted out of life, just know that this is just a chapter. This is just a phase. It always has to pass. It's just energy, and it needs to move through. Good or bad, intense, soft, it don't matter. It's all energy, and all energy has to move through. It has to pass. It cannot sit still. But if you make yourself sit still with that energy, now you're creating a problem for yourself, you know? You can cry that shit out and still go do the work anyway. You could write about how much you missed this and you missed having the security of this, that, and the third, but you can still turn around and go do the work for yourself and for your life that you know that you're deserving of. Life is good, you know? And you have to teach yourself to recognize that. You gotta give yourself the props. You got to, man. Find something to believe in and guide you. I'm sorry, I keep touching my face because I just feel like I'm like, I don't know, I just keep feeling itchy. But, yeah, this is just a video of me sending a whole lot of love. Y'all see this? Okay. It's a piece of fur on me. I'm not tripping, bro. It's like, I feel like maybe it's something on my face and I'm just like not getting it all the way. I don't fucking know. But, I was at my homegirl house with these damn clothes on. And she got a dog. So, that shit low-key on all over me. But, life is good. I just wanted to share that. It was on my heart for real. because I know how I felt. I know how I've been feeling during this transition. And I feel like it would mean a lot to somebody out there to come across this content and feel loved and feel supported and feel like, you know, confirmation that they are doing the right thing, that they are making the right choices and decisions. And even if you're not, you still got right now to fix it. You still got right now to change direction. You know, whatever has happened, forgive yourself for what's happened, you know. Release it. We only got right now, man. You know? If you in your head and you overthinking a lot, your logical brain is at work and it's being overworked. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that feminine energy. Tap into your God energy. You know what I'm saying? Let it guide you. You are not alone. You are okay. You are safe and protected. Everything is meant to work out for you. Always. If y'all have any questions or specific type of videos that y'all want to hear from me, please feel free to drop it down in the comments. Drop it down in the comments, you know, message me. Follow me on Instagram at ACEMay, ATL. That's ACEMAYATL. Also, hit my barber page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got this. I got this. We got this. Life is good. We are blessed. Highest vibrations over you and your family and your vision, your dream. You got this. You are pure perfection and nobody can take that from you. I love you so much. Have an awesome day. You are amazing.